at this time. I was logged into the wrong restream, everybody. My bad. Sorry, Kyle. But hopefully we can get everybody back. If not, we're still gonna have a good time. Got a new playlist ready to go. Oh yeah, everybody. I appreciate you being here. We're gonna get started pretty soon. Just 1 second. Getting everything, I was out last week. So you gotta give brother a little time. About 30 more seconds. Let's get this show started. Welcome to the ZBHO Dojo. My name is Spicer, your spicy sensei, and today on the stream, we're gonna be working on a Demoness. She's kind of sassy, taking a little selfie, just finished cutting some heads off. She's just chilling. She's just marking the occasion while looking good, Just like we do every time right here on the stream. But before we get started, kicking ass, taking names, and turning on that autosave, let us give thanks and praise to the lords and gods of Sajia, starting with the All-Father, Frank Frazetta. Thank you, Lord Frank Frazetta. Next, we have St. Joseph of Greece. Next, we have St. Paul. Look up here. Releasing these braces. Good morning. Next, we have Ryan, the King of Slian. And finally, Simon Lee, Spider of Zuru. Thank you for your education, your inspiration, and your overall badasses! We salute you here in the dojo. How is everybody doing? Thanks for following us to multiple streams, because I was logged into the wrong one, all right? My bad. I was like, why isn't anybody watching? Why isn't it? It says still 0 people watching. I know there's at least 1 million. I know there's at least 1 million. But Talden, thank you for being here. D-Zink, thank you for being here. Sumerian King, we're going to be starting that scholarship up real soon. And it has been ages. It's been 1 week since you saw me last. Alcio Yansa. What's going on? I got that name totally right. Alrighty, so we are going to get over into the dojo, get started, take a look at what we're going to be working on, and then I think we'll go through some critiques today. Mike F1, Damon Naroski, glad to be learning tonight. Spicer, happy Friday. Same to you. All right, let's go over into the Alrighty. So this is what we're going to be working on for most of the stream. Sketch this out at the dojo Monday night sculpt offs. if you're interested in getting into the most popular dojo in all of ZBrush. It's the number one dojo when it comes to ZBrush. I mean, there's no other one. And all I'm saying is, okay, that we've got 3 ZBrush live streamers, and they're all at the ZBHO Dojo. I'm just saying, IR Sculpts, you know, a few weeks after he joined the dojo, ZBrush live streamer. All right? Popularity skyrocketed. All right? I'm just saying, if you want to join the best ZBrush dojo in all of the world, there's the link. Monday nights, we have dojo sculpt-offs. Different theme, or maybe we all sculpt the same concept. I don't know. But it's always a good time. All right? And we got people legendary status to beginners all hanging out at the dojo. Okay? Our beginners are always welcome. Alrighty. If you want one-on-one instruction, we have the 6-week live one-on-one instruction. We also have the on-demand. And if you want a coupon code, just hit me up. I got your back, homie. I got your back. All right. If you want something a little bit more affordable, ArtStation's got a sale going on. You can go to my store. I'm about to put it all in the chat. Trust me. I'm about to put it in the chat. Okay. XMD Academy. There you go. And then my ArtStation, you can use Spicy ZBHO. Spicy ZBHO at checkout, and you'll get an extra 40% off. Okay. And then finally, make sure to go and pick yourself up a dojo shirt. All right. Keep the dojo doors open. Keep them fruitful. Okay. But what we're going to do is we're going to start off with. So here at the dojo, here's a place where you can post your work here, your ZTL, so that I can pick it up and I can download it. So that's what I'm going to do right now for LVO Eternal. See, there's multiple reasons to join the dojo. That's all I'm saying. Okay. And we're going to go over it. We're going to give some anatomy critiques. And then we're going to get to our elf demon slayer thing. I don't know. I just wanted to put in a different color than human skin. So I chose evil He-Man color. Okay. Alrighty, so let's take a look. I like looking at these fresh. I don't like looking at them before. So if this is a big penis, it's not my fault, okay? I don't know what the hell's in here. Alrighty, it's not. So we're on a good track. Okay, so you have a nice... Ooh, there's a new playlist, by the way. There's a new playlist. I think we're on the... Yeah, that's where we are. Okay, so... Okay, if you want him almost falling over, then you've definitely got it, you know, because his head's all the way out here, his foot's over here, and it's turned the other way. So if you want him kind of balancing himself, I would rotate this leg. We've got a lot of good things going on here, especially in the legs. They're looking really, really good, especially your knee and your tibialis and your malleolus. And the roof of your foot needs a little bit of work, but everything else is looking really good, so good job. The spine down here, I would accentuate the spine here, because whenever we bend over or bend down and we're, you know, athletically inclined like this guy is, we're really, really going to see those knobs of the vertebra over here, okay? What's bothering me the most on this is the arm here. Let's see. It's okay, but you just have knobs here and there instead of bringing it all together. Let's see. Is this Dynamesh or no? Let me see. Okay, we do have low poly cage. Okay. All right, great. So yeah, I appreciate you posting this, and yeah, I got a cold. I'm getting over it though. Getting it over it. My voice is a little nasally, but that's fine. Okay, so let's see. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of good things going on here, but really the only thing that's bothering me is right here. Okay, so here, I'm assuming like the tricep right here is a little off. So I'm just gonna equichet this real quick. So, oops. So this should be the brachialis. This should be the tricep, right? They're going to meet right here. And then in between is going to be the brachioradialis, right? So this little knob is what's bothering me because it should be all one form roughly, right? And this knob right here should be poking out underneath the brachioradialis coming over. Okay. And then it's going to insert into the side right here. Okay, and we should have this song, this music always gives me an aneurysm. All right, so and then we're going to bring this over. This is going to be the other part of the brachioradialis right here, going over, and then you should have your common extensors coming from the same place, right? From this little epicondyle of the humerus coming over and around. Then you're going to have your brevis muscles for your thumb, probably a little bit further up here, so we can bring that around. So you're gonna have your common extensors right here, going down into each individual finger. I would say the fingers are the most underdeveloped of this piece, and they're a little bit too thin around here. So make sure to bring it up to the same level as everything else, because again, you got a lot of great things happening here. And then, so we've got the lateral head of the tricep, and that's going to go around the olecranon right here. Dropping that knowledge! Oh yeah, LVO Eternal! Oh, he's here, everybody. This is his piece, so make sure to give him a shout out. Dojo Warrior for sure. Alrighty. So, just make sure that the heads of your tricep are not even on their apex, right? So, what I mean by that is we don't want that, right across from each other. Usually, we want to add a 45-degree angle. So, right there and then right here, right? And then your scapulae right here, just a little bit deeper. You just need a little bit more depth here and there, but you do have a lot of good contrast, so keep it up. Okay, so you need your chromium process. Looks like your chromium process is doing this when it should be flowing along a little bit more. Hell yeah. Reggae doop step. All right. So we've got that, and then we've got the lateral head of the deltoid right here. Boom, 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 boom. And thank you very much, LVO, for allowing me to critique this. I appreciate you. Always love giving critiques. It's way better than working. You know what I'm saying? All right. So that's kind of what I would do to bring this arm a little bit back together. Obviously, there's plenty of refinements that we can do, all that good stuff, but just mind your epicondyle of your humerus, the fact that your extensors are coming out from there, a little bit sharper on your elbow too. It's a little bit sharper, a little bit more hard surface on that. There, deltoid's looking fine. Maybe shave off a little bit here. And your teres major, that's what's bothering me. So your teres major looks like it's going over here. It needs to go underneath, right? It's going into your armpit, not onto the back of your tricep. All right, so we need to have that going underneath. Right there. Are you listening? All right. So something underneath there. Let me catch up on all this. King Comedy, hi. What's going on? Heron Muller, hello. Sumerian King, if the scholarship is starting soon, that means I'm going to be kicking some ass soon. That's correct. Got some client work coming in. As soon as I'm done with that, boom. We're going to announce the scholarship. 1 week later, we're going to announce the winners. And then a week after that, we're going to start our first initial interview. Talden, that's absolutely right, actually. D-Zing, glad you are working on this sculpt. ZBHO Dojo. Alcianza, what if you suck? Then come into the ZBHO Dojo. You can ask anyone there immediately their skills. Beep. Took another step. Beginners are welcome to the ZBHO Dojo. Did you finish that last piece, the emo guy with the massive sword? Nah, kind of got bored with it. As soon as I see armor, I'm like, ugh. I'm just like, gosh, Jesus. Kimara, it's Spicer. Yes, it is. Harry Mandible's in the house. Cheyenne dropping that knowledge. LVO Eternal is here. Valigracus Evangelos. Teres Major, wrong place, my friend? Yes. Baby Geckos, finally, I've been waiting for this for a whole week. Great job, man. Thank you very much. Dexter, hello from Pakistan. Hello. Let's see. LVO today was studying a little bit more about the arms. I have some problems with them. You're doing pretty well. You just need a little nudge here and there. Comics legend. Why is there no love for the teres major? Teres minor. Oh yeah, that's there. That's right there. Look at that. It's right there. It's just subtle. It's just subtle. Baby Geckos, are you selling these sculpts or files after you're finished? I will be as soon as they're done and engineered. But yeah, most of the ones I've been engineering lately and getting ready for print are someone else's concept, so I don't ever sell someone else's concept for money, right? Because I feel like that's just like taking money away from them when I really shouldn't be, right? So I just make sure any original concepts I do, definitely get it ready and I sell it. Oh yeah. Harry Mandible ZBHO Dojo is a ladder out of the valley of the suck. You damn right. Jason Guy, I'm pointing my students here. This is great stuff. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you. Dexter, I want to learn hairstyling in. Alrighty. Casper, hello from Iraq. What's going on, Casper? Juan M, hey dude, from Colombia. Buffering. Buffering. Welcome, Juan _M. Comics legend, why is there no love for the glabella? Wow, bringing in the glab. Bringing in the glab. Alrighty. So, what is the name of the muscle you like most? I love latissimus dorsi. Mine would be probably the... Probably the deltoids, actually. I really like sculpting the deltoids. If you can get those right, pretty much the rest of the arm is forgiven. But yep, so that's what I would do. So y'all want to see my newest render? It needs a little bit of work, but I think it's getting there, right? So the okay. I need to settle down on that. All right. So this piece that we're working on near the beginning of our relationship here at ZBHO or ZBrush Live. So put it into cycles and got this render out. Pretty satisfied with it. I think it's looking, this smoke I need to kind of get looking a little bit more substantial, right? A little bit more denser. But I don't want it to block out the lantern light, so I'm probably going to have to actually put a point light in here so that it radiates out and we have the smoke thick enough. But yeah, this is a spider we're working on. I really like, this is like my favorite part right here. I don't know if you can see this, but it's, yeah, I just love those little details that we're working on during the stream. They're really coming through, and I kind of wanted something in the background because I thought it was a little empty. And triangles. I mean, you can never go wrong with triangles, right? So, yeah, that's what I was working on last night. Up until late last night, and now we're gonna finish her. We're gonna get her ready for. We're gonna finish sculpting her, and then we're going to start getting her ready for print. So yeah, so we're gonna be working on her hand because it looks like a caca-doo-doo. And we're going to fix it. Okay? All right? Okay? Okay. So we can have some sexy hand sculpting. Alrighty. So best thing to do whenever you're like, what the hell? What am I going to do? How do I even get fingers out of this? Best thing to do is just to worry about the silhouette, right? So all I'm going to be doing is kind of just getting the silhouette. So if I'm just, I'm not worried about how thick or thin the fingers are in terms of the Z-axis. I'm just worried about looking at it and being like, okay, that's the silhouette of the finger. And then you can fill in everything else later, right? Even here, all I want to do is just make sure it's kind of squared off at the top, and then we can fix everything else later. Actually, this one's really foobarred. We're gonna need to get the silhouette of this correct as well. So we're going here. We're going to pull that forward, pull this forward, pull this forward. All right, so if you do have a piece that you want me to critique or go over, feel free to either post it in the dojo, or you can just let me know now. I'm pretty sure we can fit some time in to critique some more stuff. I think that's probably the best way to help you all out anyway. And just fixing the silhouette. That's all we're worried about. That's where we need to start, and then we take it from there. Alrighty? What is the name of the oh, you got that sweet render. Thank you, comics. A fix. I was just going to ask as a noob how to start with nothing and make a hand. Well, here you go, brother. LVO Eternal, this is the first model I have posed. Anything about its balance? I said in the beginning, it looks like, you know, if you want him to have a feeling that he's falling over, you know, it seems like he's in a lot of pain. So if that's what you're going for, then good. If you wanted a little bit more balance and make sure that the foot is right underneath the head, not directly under, but you know what I mean. That would be the only thing. Other than that, you just need to kind of finish it. and make sure you don't take too long on it, right? You don't want to sit there for 5 months working on one piece. So just whatchamacallit? Take your time, but get it done, and then move on. All right, so now what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start leveling these fingers off. So if there's any slopes to the left or to the right, that's the next thing I'm gonna do to kind of get this going. And we can kind of start hinting at things such as the tendons that come off the common extensor muscle, how it's going to each finger. We can, we should have it cascading down. You can see how it's kind of going up and then going down. Kind of need it a little bit more subdued, so it should be going up. This should be the height, and then it should start going down, right? And that's it. You just start sketching these things in, right? It's not supposed to look amazing from the beginning. It's this, Ryan Kingsland calls it the valley of the suck, right? You got to get through it. So a lot of people usually don't know how to get out of the valley of the suck. And that's just keep showing up, man. Keep showing up every day. If you're just starting out, you should be sculpting as much as humanly possible, right? Keep a balance if you need it. Otherwise, just keep working. Keep working. Alrighty, so let's start sketching the inside of the hand. So we're gonna have the adductor right here coming from the side of our thumb and then coming around. It's gonna create a nice little form right here. Okay, next one is right here. And then you have a pad going across. Okay. And then should be going up. We should have a little bit more here, and kind of like a section right here for our extensor. So everything that we close our fingers with, we need a kind of like a valley for it to go down to each finger, and then go down here, and then attach to our forearm, right? So let's see, what else can we kind of sketch out? And then let's kind of fix this wobbly ass wrist. So we kind of need a little bit more of a little bit straighter as it's hitting that. A little bit straighter. Alrighty. And then just double checking the silhouettes, making sure everything's looking good. BIN. Thicken up this finger a little bit more. Make sure it's not too flat. And move stuff over, brother. Dexter, system specs, please. Alrighty, that's an excellent question. Let me hook you up. Here are my system specs. Beep up, beep boop, boop boop, beep up. Right there. Thank you very much for the tips. I will spend some more time on the piece. Awesome, awesome. Alrighty. Alrighty. So, we've got that. So we need our thumb. Let's see, where's it? So we're doing that. Okay, so you need to move the thumb way forward. Okay. And that's what you do, people. You know, you just, if you don't know how to sculpt hands, look at your damn hand. It's right there. Your hand's right there. Look at it. All right, and this is a huge phone, by the way. She must have that new iPhone 24. Okay, where's this rest? Right in there. Okay. And let's lengthen it a little bit. Yeah, it's about a phone size, right? It's about the ratio. Right? All right. Okay, so now we just need to bring this down right about there. And then let's start working on this finger. And again, you know, you don't have to be so precious about this stuff, especially if, you know, that this is the reason that you grind, so that you can sculpt very quickly, so that you can iterate. So you don't have to, because I know when I was first starting, I was like, man, if I move this thumb, I'm gonna have to re-sculpt a bunch of stuff, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing, you know. So that's the reason that you want to make sure that you can get through this stuff really quickly, right? So you can iterate. Because if I didn't know how to sculpt a thumb and I had to move it, then I would be very hesitant. I'd be sitting there thinking, well, how can I kind of cheat this so it doesn't do that? You know, what can I do? So yeah, just grind. Sculpt hands and faces. If you can do that and keep your observation really high, you'll be able to start picking out all these other shapes. And if you can study anatomy and learn how to study anatomy for sculpture, then it's all downhill from there in terms of struggles, right? It's just pretty much the amount of time you're willing to spend to make yourself better and better, right? So if you can express these things really quickly, then iterating is not going to be a problem for you, right? You're not going to hesitate to move something to make it better, because you can just come in here and just start sculpting the pads, because you can identify each muscle of the finger and all the fat and all that stuff. And then after all the hands that you've sculpted in all the different ways, then you'll have plenty of experience to back up anything else you need to do, right? So yeah, just grind. If you're just starting, grind. Just do, you know, not just, but you want to spend a good amount of time just doing studies. Always have an overarching project, you know. Give yourself like a month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever you want, but you want to make sure that that you have studies, and this is for beginners, right? You have studies that you're doing. You have someone that you can rely on that's going to give you good, solid critiques, and then you know, use that to kind of level yourself up, and then always apply it to an overarching project. So your small little studies, you stack up to apply to your overall project, right? And then you'll have, you know, you'll be studying, you'll be refining your skills, and then you'll actually be applying it to something that, you know, that you want to. So if you're into comic books, or you're into sports, or you're into martial arts, or you're into anime or whatever, you can use all that and just apply it to your monthly projects. Jolly Rude, what's going on? Okay, so we're gonna have this touching the phone on the side. So this hand should be kind of rotated.
doing that. So, okay. Oops. Let's see if we can just mask this. BML for our mask lasso. I'm going to hold Alt so it unmasks what we want and masks everything else. I'm going to turn solo off. We are going to put this right here. Put that right there. Rotate it. We just need to do what we want to do. It doesn't need to be perfect. Why? Because we can resculpt things quickly. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yep. Okay. That was a little rude. Alrighty. Let's invert and get this, move this over. Alrighty. And smooth. Get our mask. What happened to our mask lasso? Alright, mask lasso. Grab this. Right here. Put that right about meow. Get it oriented so it's going down the finger. And then put this right about there. Right? Right! And let's rotate this finger a bit so it's not so flat. Something like that. Right? Yeah. And then the thumb is just going to run parallel with the bottom of the phone. Alrighty. Let's move this phone over a bit. Right there. And, you know, I'm not worried about getting this 100% correct right now. What I'm worried about is just making sure the silhouette is there and just getting it, just sketching it out, you know, spitting it out. That's one thing about the dojo sculpt offs that's helped a lot of students and a lot of people realize that, hey, you know, it doesn't take me a week to get an idea out. It takes me 3 hours, you know. And, you know, whenever you're doing speed sculpts, it's not really about the fidelity of each individual muscle or anything. It's more about capturing a feeling, right? So so if we're able to do that, we've pretty much won, right? If you can make the audience, which is the other dojo warriors, if you can make them feel something, then that's it. That's all that matters, right? We're not concerned with, oh, the biceps a little off, you know, the trajectory should be this or that, you know. It's not what we're really focusing on. We're just focusing on spitting the idea out, making sure it has a feeling and we're capturing that feeling, and then that's it, right? And usually a lot of the sculpts that they do during the dojo sculpt off, which is Monday night at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, every Monday at the ZBHO Dojo. A lot of them are turning them into 3D prints because they're usually busts. And after the 3 hours, they're realizing that they don't really need to spend a whole lot of time cleaning it up because so much is already there. Comics Legend, how are you liking 3D printing now? I know in earlier streams you mentioned your dislike of resin. What machine are you using now? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed one. Damon Narofsky, is it better to use remote tablet or the Cintiq screen tablet? It seems that really speeds up Pavlovich. Shorter distance between clicks, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Pavlovich uses. Me, I just use an Intuos. I really like looking at the screen and not having my hand laying on top of it. I like it just being over there. I'm over here and I'm looking. I don't need to do this for myself. But that's just me. Yeah, I'm not saying that Cintiq's or worthless or anything like that. There's plenty of artists that use it so well, especially on these ZBrush live streams. I forgot their names. Ashley, I know, does it. I think Helga does it as well. And then there's a couple more, and they love it. You know, they absolutely love it. For me, it just gets in my way. I don't want it in my way. Comics Legend, how are you liking 3D printing now? So the Elegoo Mars Pro 2 is a really, really nice experience. Very nice experience. The Anycubic S that I had, just fail after fail after fail. In fact, such a catastrophic fail that it put a hole in the film, the plastic little whatever. So I'm never using Anycubic again. So, but yeah, it's really, really fun. I need to get that, I need to get this Jedi guy. Let me show you this Jedi guy. What was his name? Jerex? Or what was his name? His name was... Where is it? It was under Star Wars? Maybe it's under Star Wars? Yeah, Franchise Life. This guy is going to be next on the printing plate. This guy, I just need to fix how straight and boring. Well, I guess this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. There's not a lot to fix on this one. Maybe you see how he's like falling back. So I would lean him forward a little bit more because it's just going back a little bit too much. But other than that, yeah, this is the next one that's going to be on the 3D printer. And then I need to fix his shoes, square him off a little bit, and give it a little bit more of a lip. But other than that, yeah, this is going to be the next one that goes up there. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, it's IR Sculpts. Comics Legend, when do the sculpt-offs take place and where? They take place in the dojo lobby of the dojo Discord Monday nights, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Darius, welcome. Dwight, made it. Appreciate you. Tom Nash, Shane uses a Cintiq too. Oh yeah, that's right. Shane. IR Sculpts in the house. Tom Nash, Mike, P also has so many hotkeys. Yeah, he does. IR Sculpt looks great. Thanks, brother. D-Zinc, glad you like him. Let's get some of this. Let's get some of this. Let's get some of this, a little bit of that. You never know, hey. Boom. All right, so we're just gonna accentuate her lips, probably with a little bit of liner. I think I'm gonna start watching makeup videos because it's clear I have no idea what the hell to do with makeup. But I think I'm gonna start watching them. But I think I'm gonna watch people do them wrong, you know? What the heck-a-doodle is that? Let's delete that. Delete hidden. Alright. Let's grab this. Split hidden. There we go. And let's... Where are we? There we are. And let's fill this with a little bit of an off-white. There we go. Yeah, because I have no idea what I'm doing with makeup at all, obviously. IR Sculpts, yeah, I wonder how those makeup tuts will translate. Oh, yeah, I know. But yeah, there's plenty of stuff, plenty of good things to learn from there. Air resistance 1561, air resistance 1561. Another one of my teachers also just prefers using an Intuos rather than a Cintiq stylus tablet. I think it's possibly better workflow wise if you're using multiple monitors, since you can't just use it in mouse mode. With Cintiq, you often have to switch back to your mouse anyway. Yeah, and plus there's a lot of leaning forward and all that stuff, so yeah, you know. Yammy Punk Girl, yo Chico, awesome to see you here. Nice to see you here, Yammy Yam. Tom Nash Spicer, have you tried Lychee Slicer with the Anycubic? It is so much better than Anycubic's in-house slicer, and it works beautifully with the resin printers. I believe Thomas is the CEO for them. Oh, nice. No, I haven't used the Lychee Slicer. I have used what's the other one? Chitu Box, and that's been pretty helpful. Pretty helpful. Okay, what color are we gonna... Let's give it a little bit of red. Let's see. Let's just go black and red is what her... And then we'll have to... Let's see. Let's get her looking... No, that looks a little weird. Let's see what. Let's use green. Let's go with green. Maybe that'll pop a little. Yeah, that's way better. That's way better. A little Christmas. A little Christmas, yes. Alrighty, so okay, so we got the fingers. Let's go back to the fingers. I know it's so exciting. I know, but the hands ain't looking good. Ain't nobody gonna believe anything else you doing. Can't get the hands right, then what the hell are you doing? Why'd you move up the arm? Alrighty, so we are going to solo this out for right now. Alrighty, and let's fix a few things. Kimara, I also prefer the Intuos Army, but have never been able to explain why. I think the hand not being in the way thing is probably why I feel uncomfortable on a Cintiq. Oh yeah. Harry Mandible's S or GTFO? Intuos, medium or GTFO? See, everybody, I was telling everybody, Ian, that after you came into the dojo, you became a ZBrush live streamer. I was just telling everybody, you know, that things happen when you join the ZBHO Dojo. You immediately become more popular, sexier, fit, athletic, rich, financially wealthy, spiritually wealthy, soon as you join the ZBHO Dojo. Ooh, yeah, I got a lot of cross shunner. Let's go through. Let's see, who is that? I can't read your name because it's in this blue, and I am colorblind when it comes to blue, so I can't really see that. A Gorbu fan, I think. This character reminds me of the villainous guy from Duke. Gorbulon. Oh, okay, cool. From Doug. Oh, can you give me a link to that? So you can ruin my my thought process and realize that I'm doing something I can't even... Yeah, I won't be able to get out of my head. The villain of Doug? Villain of Doug. What is Doug? What is Doug? Give me a link! What guy reminds you of that? What guy reminds you of that? This guy? What guy? The guy up here? Or her face? It's her face. What are you talking about? Oh, well, I don't see it, so thank God. So you didn't ruin my life. Good job. I appreciate it. Let's see, where are the glasses? There are the glasses, merged down. So I was about to, I was like, if this is a fucking character from Doug, I'm going to split my own head open. And it wasn't. At least not for me. I don't see it. So that's what matters the most, Grobulon. Grabulon. First day in dojo, destroyed the dojo. Let's see, what do we got? What time is it? Oh yeah, we got time. We got another hour. Hell yeah. All right, stop messing around. All right, making a fool out of yourself. Everybody's leaving the stream because you're having fun. Don't have fun on the stream. Just sculpt and shut your mouth. Just sculpt and shut your mouth and just answer questions. Don't you dare have a personality. Don't you dare have a personality and have fun and just do whatever you want to do. Don't you dare do that. You do what we tell you to do. Do what we tell you to do. Oh, yeah, this is from BrettBriley.com. 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 Wait, what? Where'd I get this? Where'd I get this? Brett Briley. Brett Briley. Artist. Brett Briley. Artist. Somewhere. He has a site. Oh man, I wish I had it. I wish I had it. I wish I had it. But yeah. Comics Legend, will you be printing your mini X-Men models that you have on the thumbnail? I don't know. That one doesn't. That was fun while I did it, but I rarely ever think about that piece. Rarely. I don't know. Maybe I should. I should probably update those because everybody really likes them. But you know, I'm not gonna sell them, so it's just. I had some people that were asking me over and over again if they could get it, do it for customs. And eventually I gave in, and then nobody wanted it. So I was like, okay. Like, alrighty. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you know that hot chick demon hunter that you're sculpting? Yeah, it looks like the villain from Doug. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, man. I'm just gonna go figure out what my life's gonna be about now. Thanks. Appreciate that. You've ended my career with what you've done. You've ended it. That's it, everybody. This is the last stream. All because of Grobulon. All because of Grobulon. Yeah, it looks like Roger, bro. You really need to step up your game, bro. All your characters are looking like the villain from Doug. Let's go through your portfolio. Okay, Doug. Yeah. You might want to get in touch with Nickelodeon. Might want to work with them. All right, let's take a look at your portfolio. Okay. Yeah, that looks like Doug. Yeah, it looks like Doug. Yeah, it looks like Doug. All right, next portfolio. All right, Doug. That looks like Doug. All right, what is this, He-Man? Yeah, it looks like Doug. All right, it's fine. Oh, pork chop? No, I never watched Doug. I was what was going on while that was on? I was Ren and Stimpy. That's what I was watching. I don't know, dubstep to me just sounds like a lot of electrical malfunctions. All right, we get it. We get it. You need rewiring. We get it.
LVO Eternal. Hi, Spicer. I'm here again after a long time. LOL. About having a bigger project while doing small studies. Do you have a time margin for studies and bigger projects? In the case of a beginner like me who is only 4 hours to study per day. Then I would because you can study even though you're not sculpting, right? So you can be reviewing anatomy, you can be doing all that stuff. You could be sketching, you could be drawing. You don't have to be at the computer using ZBrush to be, to become a better sculptor, right? There's plenty of things that you can study that are just on the internet in terms of anatomy, bones, facial expressions, all that type of stuff, right? If you only have 4 hours a day to sculpt, then you just want to kind of partition that out. So, if you're Monday through Friday sculptor, 4 hours a day, then Monday you're going to do a study. Tuesday you're going to work on your project. Wednesday you're going to do a study. Thursday, you're just going to alternate kind of like that. And it's different for each person. For me, I have always been blessed with plenty of time to kind of sculpt and do my own thing. And so I would just, go all day, every day, like 8 hours a day. I would be at my desk. If you're just beginning, LV, then you're doing a really good job. I would say you're around an intermediate stage of where you are, and what you need to do is just have a little bit more experience, and that's it. That's all you need is experience. And so you just need to put the mileage down, because if you're able to do that at the level of beginner, which means that you've been sculpting for less than 3 years, then you're on your way, bro. I wouldn't be stressing at all. Whatever you're doing is working. So if you're getting bored, you can try something different. But if you've been sculpting for less than 2-3 years and you're where you are, just continue doing what you're doing.
So want to make sure the middle finger is the longest finger. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta extend that son of a bitch every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? You know, someone cut you off. You know, you gotta express yourself. We want to make sure we don't have deformed fingers. Alrighty, so let's put the pads in. Uh-huh. So the problem with this finger is that it's just too, it's coming, it's not a plane change right here on the side. So it's just becoming a little bit too thin. You know what I'm saying? I just need to plane that out. Yeah, dubstep is what happens when computers get Tourette's. Absolutely. Hey, what is the AC button next to quick save? Auto crop status. Uh-oh. All right, that was a good drop. Yeah, it sounds like The Matrix, the musical. Hey, everybody, make sure to go watch IR Sculpts. He's putting in that work. Putting in that work every day. Working on a good Street Fighter piece. Make sure to go follow Kimata. She's also putting in that hard work on the stream. And D-Zinc. Nice, chill, relaxed stream as well. Make sure to go check them out. All of them Dojo Warriors. All of them kicking ass. LVO Eternal, very nice to hear that. I hope to get more time, but what little I have, I try to be as efficient as possible. I'm about to leave the university, dedicate myself to 3D. Oh yeah, that's where it happens, brother. That's where it's happening, in that real life situation, brother. Yeah, and if you're in uni and you've gotten that far, then you're good. You're good, brother. I wouldn't worry. I would just sculpt more. That's all I would do. And I know these are shit knuckles, right? I'm just marking things in. All right, so just chill out and just dub it out, bro. Dubstep sounds like a modem that's trying to connect in hell to America Online in like early 2000, late 90s. I don't know what that means, but just think about it for a bit, and then it will. Okay? Just think about it, and it will. Alrighty. So this webbing at the bottom of your fingers, it's here. It's not up here. It's not in the middle, right? Make sure it's at the bottom. Okay, right there at the bottom. And then you have a valley, and then you have the mountains, right? Mountains are going to be your knuckles. The valley is going to be towards your webbing here. Wham, 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 wham. Rihanna, of what I shown your age, you're damn right. Oh yeah. And I look good for my age. I mean, I look damn good. I mean, real good. Everybody should see how good I look right now. And I'm just gonna, you know what I always say? I can't wait for tomorrow, because I get better looking every day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you have that animal-like thing. I know it's what the king of the jungle, right? It's what they got. Their little. This is the king of the jungle, right here. That's what this is signifying. King of the jungle. Oh man, remember picking up the phone to hear the god-awful sound of a fax coming through? Oh yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing. It always amazed me that you could do that too. It was just like, oh, I can just dial in, or I can just make a bunch of and then something would spit out on the other end. There ain't no leash over here, Rihanna. There ain't no leashes over here. Let's see. I wonder if anyone's ever done that. Just like done that into the phone and then like some documents spit out on the other end. Not feeling this one. See what the drop's gonna be. It's called phone freaking. No, let's wait for the drop. Not feeling it. Not a lot of winners on this one. You know who had some of the best hands? Aeon Flux. Anybody remember that? Not the movie. A weird ass cartoon that never made any sense and never had any of the hero's journey applied to it. It's just like random shit. Random shit. Let's make a movie out of it. They always had really good hands in there. Nice long, knuckly fingers. It's the base of the thumb that always gets me. Yeah. Same here. I still struggle with that a lot. I think we made a lot of progress in terms of the hand, you know, of where we were and where we are now. I mean, this looks way more believable, except for these knuckles on the top, which we need to fix. I mean, that hand looks way better than when we came in. Darker, BST. Let's go RGB. Something like that. Shit, I don't know anything about makeup. I'm really gonna have to study up on that stuff, because I literally have no idea what I'm doing. To study. Alrighty, so what's next? We got a little bit of time. We got a little bit of chat. Harry Mandibles, that cartoon was one of the only reasons to tune in to MTV for a while. Oh yeah, what was it? Liquid Television? Heron Mahler, and more times than not, she died at the end of every episode. Oh yeah. One Alex F1. Spicer, that hand looks like Doug. It looks like Doug. That bicep looks like Doug, man. What? Yeah, bro. Her biceps remind me of Doug. What? You see the misshapen wrist here. So we're gonna fix that. Alrighty, let's get this guy a little bit more. God, I hate this chipmunk. Who the hell made this chipmunk crap? I was like, yeah, let's put it in every single song. Look how easy you fix that shoulder with one stroke. Oh yeah, that's why you gotta do it, man. Nice and efficient. Efficiency matters. Alrighty, let's find some lips here.
God dang chipmunks!
All right, we're gonna solidify the mandible here because it's getting lost. Even though we have big depressor muscles here, we still want to make sure we have the hard line of that that mandible. Just because we're stylizing things and, you know, changing things or whatever, we still want to bring in as much anatomy as we can without being a slave to it, right? I swear to God, this chipmunk crap. Nope. Let's go Dynamesh. There we go. Get a little bit more resolution. Suit fat, roof fat, philtrum right here. Let's get this nose kind of get blocked out a little bit more. Get our nostril right here, dig that in. Get this nostril, wrapping it around. That. Get that over. Get this over. Septal Cartilage is what this is called. Septal Cartilage going down the center. And then you've got the break of the actual nasal bone. We want to dig around here because there's really not a lot of stuff going on each side of your nose. Alrighty. Alright, nasolabial. Node of the mouth. Orbicularis oris, node of the mouth, depressor muscles, depressor muscle, chin razor, right here. Let's go by masked by polygroups. Oh, thanks for joining. Appreciate you following. Nabil Talbi, and thanks to Batman Pop Tart for picking up a ZBHO Dojo shirt. Thank you very much. Let's see. Ooh, I'm missing stuff.
Desync, it is surprisingly hard to find good music to listen to for a few hours. Yeah, like free music, yeah. For royalty, what is it called? Copyright free, yeah. But I think that's gonna be the next wave of music, because you can make a lot of money with copyright free music right now, because everybody's looking for really good music to stream. Everybody's at home, pretty much. You know, a lot of people that weren't streaming are now streaming, and they got to sit there for 3, 6, 8 hours, and they got to have all these things. You can get millions of plays every day. LVO Eternal, the demon was canceled. Oh yeah, he said something he shouldn't have. But yeah, hey, you guys asked canceled. It's got a long tongue. I don't know where that came from, but it's there. We're gonna make this guy bigger, actually. Let's get this in the ceinture. And let's go here. Let's get this. Let's get these two. And then let's grab that. And let's get it a little bit. Let's get a little bit more thicker on the Z. There we go. A little bit more substantial of a head. And let's go up here and let's rotate it this way. And let's move that right. Meow. Yeah, I think it's working. That's a little bit better. Let's get these eyes. Let's get them separated and split hidden. And let's get a little bit better of an iris here, because it looks like an afterthought when we just gotta do something like this. And then clay polish, and then there we go. That looks better. Okay. And let's get some red right there. Yep. Okay. We're good. We are good. So we're going to get our canthal tendon here. Get that attached to the emperor orbital furrow. Right there. And then make sure that eyelid is coming from the same place. A little bit more solid of a tarsal plate here. Expose a little bit more of the eye. Smooth it out. Something like that. Let's solidify this tarsal plate down here. It's getting a little lost. Get that. Get that over there. Get this wrinkle to go over there. Go over here. And then you're going to bring all the rest of the wrinkles from the tarsal plate. There. Okay. It's not all going to come from the corner of the eye. All right. So you want to be careful about that. All right.
Let's see. Let's see, Dexter. I use edit photos in Photoshop for commercial use. It's very close to sculpting when I edit a face or some kind of detail work. Oh yeah. Baby Geckos, I was AFK for a little bit. Is Viego finished? Nah, Viego bored me. He was too emo. Heron Mauler, at this stage, make him green and you would essentially have a 40 or Warhammer 40k orc. Kamara, I'm about to commission a friend to make some music for me. Oh yeah, I need to do that. You can search on YouTube for royalty-free music. There's rock too. Oh yeah. Netzarty, can you please lower music a little bit? There you go. Spicer, do you use Sculptress Pro in your projects? Every once in a while. I don't have a workflow for it right now, but I definitely need one. Robert Clapp, please grow your beard and mustache as long as Pai Mei and Kill Bill, and then teach us a 5-point exploding ZBrush technique. What environments do you create for? What? What environments do you create for? I don't usually create environments. I don't do environments. And I think he needs some eyebrows, yeah? Let's give him some eyebrows. Let's give him some eyebrows. What environments do you create for what 3D platform? ZBrush. Oh, okay. And I usually create most of my client work is statues and collectibles, or just high poly modeling. Let's give him this. Let's extract. Oh, Homer. Let's see. Let's go extract. Maybe a little bit too thick. There we go. Alrighty. Get that. Let's polish by features. Let's zero mesh with groups. Let's smooth it out. Let's go down to 2.5. Zero mesh out. There we go. Okay. And let's turn off polygroups. There we go. Can we get away with maybe an older orc? I don't want to make him too old. Alrighty, back face masking. Something there, something there. Alrighty. We're having a good time today, people. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you what. I tell you what. Alrighty, get that. Let's subdivide this a little bit. You know what I'm saying there, brother? Let's turn on our back face masking. We want to go this way, and then we want to kind of turn it that way as we go further and further. And then after the temporal arch, we're pretty much at a horizontal angle. So we go this way, and then the further we get to the side, then we go that way. Okay. So, boom, 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 boom. Is anybody looking forward to that fight tomorrow? Usman versus Burns. Who you got? Who you got? I think Usman's gonna pull it through, but man, Gabriel Burns he's hungry. He's definitely hungry. Welcome back, voice sounding sexier than ever. Carbon 4444 coming in from Texas. Thanks for calling in, Carbon. We appreciate you here at the dojo. What, no one in here watches UFC besides me and Harry? Huh? Yeah, y'all can't be character artists and not be watching combat sports, right? I mean, y'all aren't. There's no. I mean, y'all aren't that. Y'all aren't doing that, right? I mean, come on. Come on. Oh my. Too busy sculpting. Hey man, you can't live on bread alone. You know what I'm saying? Can't live on bread alone. All right, let's fix this orbit here. Bring that down here. Curve it over. There we go. Much better. Last fight I saw was Connor getting his ass beat. Yeah, that was surreal. I was like, what's that's not supposed to happen. That's not supposed to happen. That's Conor McGregor. Dustin Poirier, he's a good fighter. He may be a great fighter, but great is still many levels below me. I was like, oh my god, that was one of the greatest lines in all of sports. All of trash talking. Then he gets his ass beat. I was like, damn it. Now no one's going to use that line. Dexter, have you ever created your own sculpt? If you did, show us, please. That's what I'm doing right now, brother. That's what I'm doing right now. This is my sculpt. This is my design. This is all me. No concept art was followed. Which I'm getting into more and more. I would suggest to everyone in here, create your own characters. Don't just be a builder all your life. Be an architect as well. Because you never know when you're going to need to design a character, or you're going to be like, hey, you know what? I'm sick of doing everybody else's ideas. I'm going to do my own. You know, you want to have something in that back pocket. You know what I'm saying? Well, beep, 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 beep. Yeah, nothing like some original characters. You damn right. You want to have some of those, right? You want to have a backup plan, because you can't work for someone else all of your life. You know, especially with studios closing left and right. You don't want to be like, oh, I rely solely on this paycheck. You don't want to be that person. Not in this day and age. All right, so make sure you got something going on that is from you 100%. Because I've had friends before COVID get hired, move their entire family into a whole new city, and then get laid off 3 months later. Okay, so just letting you know now. Don't rely on some paycheck someone else is going to give you. Make your own. Make your own paycheck. It's the most fun you'll ever have. And you get to work in your jammies all day. Like me, I'm pretty much naked right now. Work naked all day. You know what I'm saying? Roboticando! Do stick figures count? Yes, they do. Stick figures count. I've seen plenty of animations go viral with stick figures. You just gotta make sure it's kick-ass. You know what I'm saying? You like drawing stick figures and that's your thing? You just gotta draw it better than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Make it more entertaining. So I've seen modern art that is, oh my god, that is stick figures. Not even done very well. Thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Make your own paycheck. Do it now. Start working for it now. I mean, wouldn't you say that everybody's getting kind of tired of the whole, I mean, like Marvel, you know, the shows and everything like that. Yeah, they're good, you know. I haven't seen WandaVision today, so no spoilers, please. But, you know, people are kind of getting tired of the whole mainstream heroes thing that, you know, there's just so many rules to it. I think the world's ready for new heroes. I think the world's ready for new stories. New icons, and it's gonna come sooner than later, much sooner than later. So just, you know, if that's your thing, if that's what you've always wanted to do, this is the perfect time to start it now. All right, I don't want to hear anything a couple years from now. Spicer, I should have listened to you. I should have done. I don't want to hear it. Just do it now. Do it now. Oh yeah, the stick fight game. What was it? Yeah, stick fighter game. What is it called? But yeah, that's a great game. I love that game. Comics Legend, any tips on making money with your modeling skills without the need to work for a big company? I mean, you just want to have a catalog of assets that people can buy, you know, whether it be game characters, STLs, whatever it is. You want to have a huge library of that. So you want to have fantasy, sci-fi, all that stuff, and then maybe something you mix together for your own. So that way you're making money every day. You don't have 3 pieces up there. You have like 25. So every day someone's there and you're going to do that. You know, start a Patreon, start a Gumroad, something along those lines. And then every, you know, if you get $20 in, spend $5 on advertising on Instagram or LinkedIn or Facebook, you know. Take 25% of whatever you make, apply it to advertising, and as long as you're innovating, as long as you're passionate about it, it will return your money like 3 or 4 times fold. So that's kind of like what I would be doing, or what I'm going to start doing. So yeah. Heron Moeller, yes, but quite a bit of money can be made making content for use in other programs as well, making outfit gear, stuff for yourself in Poser and Daz. Lots of folks making money that way too. Oh, yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Harry Mandible's Marvel's House of Ideas is running out fast. Yep. I'm liking WandaVision too, Alex. I'm liking it too. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. That's right, Rihanna. That's right. Dark and Grim, the original stick fight animation, I should have said, which was Macromedia Flash animation. Oh yeah. Yep, there's plenty of ways to make money, everybody. You just gotta be willing to go do it. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of money out there. And the problem is not, or the idea is not to look for solutions, but look for problems to solve, right? So, you know, find out what problem is out there. What do people want? What do people need? And if you're in the 3D printing area, you know, probably miniatures is where you want to go, because there's lots and lots of people with 3D printers now at home. You know, like they're stuck at home, they want to get into something new. Tabletop gaming has exploded. I mean, you're kind of like at the if you're just getting into it, you're getting into it kind of late, you know, but that doesn't mean that there isn't still plenty of fruit to reap and to harvest from there. But I mean, I see new miniature Patreons every single day. So, you know, if you're bringing something new, you know, I would definitely try it. If it's something you're passionate about, definitely do it. If you're just looking for like a new job or somewhere, you know, to kind of go, I would still look for some other place to innovate and to find where you can, you know, where you can stand out. But yeah, there's plenty of ways. I mean, you can make stuff for the Unreal Engine. You know, again, there's plenty of people at home making video games, you know, doing all that stuff, and they need assets. So, you know, I mean, there's just so many areas. You just gotta kind of be open to it, you know, like ask yourself that question every day, you know, go do some research. Usually what I find is I just need to get into the flow of something. Like right now I'm writing my my comic book, and I've written before and I know a lot about writing, but I just found that I need to kind of get obsessed about it a little bit, and lots of things started showing up, you know, like lots of videos on YouTube, lots of me searching things out in terms of writing, and then started just getting into the flow of it and started absorbing that type of energy and start using it towards my own creative endeavors, you know. But, you know, if you've got a world, if there's something you've always wanted to do, you know, right now is a perfect time to do it. We don't need distributors anymore. We don't need to find someone to invest thousands and thousands of dollars to make our toy or to make our comic book or to make our animation or to make our movie or anything like that. We can literally just put it directly on YouTube. You know, you remember whenever you're younger and you're like, man, if I could just have someone do this or this or this, you know, I would make whatever, you know, like now you don't need that person. You just need, you know, the will and fortitude to get it done. And you can put anything out there, right? You can put a movie, you can put an animation, you can put a toy, you can put a book, you can put a comic book, there's nothing in between you and customers now. You know, so take advantage of it. I mean, this is the best time to be a creative individual with some gumption. Because the only thing that's holding you back is yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, that's it. It's the only thing that's holding you back. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, the Trombite Club. Yeah, we definitely need that. Comics Legend, do you think the miniature world is oversaturated now? It's getting close. It's getting close. Getting close. Rihanna Avora, magic is in the details. Love your work. Thank you very much. Steve Cass, great advice. Thank you very much. Comics Legend, I'm bookmarking the stream for the inspirational talk. Oh yeah. I mean, how many of us, when we're growing up, we're like, oh, I'm going to be a comic book artist, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I got this world. And then somehow, some way, we kind of lost that spark because we're like, oh, well, no one's ever going to pick it up, and we need, Marvel Comics to pick it up, and then I got to deal with all that, and I'm going to have to do years and years of internship before they ever even listen. No. You just make your own idea, and you put it together, and it's just so many sites to put your artwork on for people to buy or consume. Just get it done, man. Get it done. Get it done. Get it done. Harry Mandibles, I do need a letterer. Not right now, but I do because I have no... I'm going to have to study the art of lettering if I'm going to do it myself. And I have poor penmanship. Yeah, man. Get your story written, If you're having trouble writing a story, look up the hero's journey. Every single movie that you really enjoy follows the hero's journey. Every single movie, from the Bible to Infinity War. Hero's journey. All right, just look that up. It'll take you a couple months to absorb it, but after that, you'll be writing stuff very easily, Because it's the same formula. It's just like anatomy. Bicep, is sculpted in one particular way with the anatomy underneath it. And it's just a formula that you follow and follow and follow. So originally it's going to be quite difficult. And then the more you do it, and the more you do it, and the more you do it, the better you're going to get. The better writer you'll be. Continuously making assets that you can rig and pose and use for your comic book. I mean, there's a world of possibility out there, people. And for me, I'm not, I'm not hoping everybody in the world reads my comic book. I'm not worried about any of that. I'm just worried about it being written well and me having a good time putting it together, And that's it. That's all I care about. I think we build ourselves up that, this sculpt needs to be the most amazing sculpt ever. This needs to have as many likes as possible, and and that's always in the back of our mind, and we're always trying to live up to something. I don't know what it is, likes on Facebook or whatever it is, and we kind of get lost. And it's kind of dragging us back and dragging us down, worrying about all these numbers that other people are having or that we wish that we had. And it's getting in the way. It's getting in the way. Doesn't anybody remember laughter? Boom, 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 boom. First disciple, words of wisdom from the mighty Spicer. Always the right push at the right moment. You damn right. Neo Parzival, we need your YouTube channel. Yeah, you can find me at shotgunscream.com. You can go there. Has my Twitch, my YouTube, my Instagram, all that stuff. Kimara, I have a comic I started on many years ago. Story is done and I absolutely follow the hero's journey. I just need to draw it, but I'm too busy doing the 3D thing right now. Hey, man. Hey, sister. Supply your 3D to your comic book. You know, create all your characters. Rig them. Pose them out, draw over it. And there you go. Don't have to worry about nothing. Heron Mahler. Yep, even if one goes to crowdfunding on a comic, one still has to put work in to reap the benefits. You damn right. Steve Cast. I worked for Disney many years, and now I work for me. Bless you for sharing that great advice with your followers. Hell yeah. Everybody go check out at Steve Cast Art. Let's check him out. Unscapy. Alrighty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Lots of good stuff. Yep, lots of good stuff. Cool. Yeah, man, just keep it going. Keep it going. Work for yourself. Work for yourself, people. D-Zink, Kimara, use your 3D skills to block it out and then paint over. That's the damn plan. IR Sculpt, so true. Couldn't agree more with that. You damn right, IR. Render me gone, like the left eye more closed. On the beast, it looks more slain and slayed. Alrighty, well, we can adjust that. Comics Legends, truth bombs are being dropped tonight, folks. Kimara, inspirational 80s music with inspirational Spicer. Love it. What else do we really have but a personal drive to create and explore? We are adventurers first and foremost. You damn right. Oh, self-portrait, Dexter? No, I've never done that. I'm too pretty. I'm too pretty. I can't do that. You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? What was his name? What was his name? Render me gone. Alrighty. We're gonna go here. We're gonna put this. I'm gonna reset that. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go there. I'm gonna go here. Oops. I'm gonna put it in the center. Boop-a-doosh. That looks kind of jokey. Alrighty. Let's see. Something like that. A little bit over, a little bit more over. Yeah. Good call, Render Me Gone! Puppy girl. That's my girl. That's my love. That's my girl. My little buddy. Aren't you? You're my little buddy. Yes, you are. Best dog I've ever had in my life. No offense. No offense, princess, but you're a lazy bitch. All right, so next week, everybody, I want some character concepts of your own characters. I want to see scripts. I want to see blockouts of ideas. I want to see blockouts of your overall arcing story. I want to know what the theme of it is. I want to know all these things next time we meet. I want to see tangible steps. to y'all making your life goal a reality. All right? I want to see it! Oh, I love this orc head. Looks like one of my dad's drawings, but in 3D. Oh, nice. All right, so that's everybody. All right, so next week, I want to see a block out of your characters, and you're gonna send them to me, and we're gonna take a look at them. All right. If there's any sculptural details or something like that I can help with, we'll go through that. But I want to see it, people. I want to see it. And that's what we're going to be doing. All right. Every week, we're going to be going over y'all's stuff. And we're going to be making sure it's as kick-ass as possible. And we're going to take tangible steps. No more. Yeah, I got it there. I just need to blah, blah. No. We're making it happen. All right. We're making it happen. Trust me, you don't want to wake up one day and realize life passed you by when you had all the time in the world to make your dream happen, but instead you were doing something else. You were consuming other people's dreams, right?
Welcome.
You're consuming other people's ideas instead of coming up with your own. It's all in there. By now, you should know what looks cool, right? You know what's cool. You know what you enjoy. You don't need anybody else. You know why movies are entertaining to you. You know what your favorite movies are. You know why you like them. Use it. Use it. You know what a good sculpt looks like. You know what a bad sculpt looks like. You know what a good character design looks like. You know what a bad one looks like. You know that by now. So just use it. Okay? Get your ass up and make it happen. We're dojo warriors here, not dojo couch potatoes. All right? Alrighty, so I hope you had a good time today, everybody. But before we go, we must enter. Well, okay. All right, everybody. So make sure go to xmdacademy.com. Take my course, take my mentorship. Either way, you will get leveled up. If you're looking for something a little bit more affordable in terms of anatomy tutorials, go there to my store on ArtStation. And please get yourself a dojo shirt. They're crispy as hell. Crispy as hell. And it keeps the dojo doors open. All right? Keeps the lights on. Mofu, Nabil, Kimara, Batman, Baby Geckos, Raphael Drogo, thank you for picking up a shirt, following the channel, or subscribing to the channel. No hoodies. I should get some hoodies, huh? I should get some hoodies. But yeah, let us get into the Scott Eaton Templar. Yes! Yes! This is your first time on the stream, you know what just happened. You just got your ass kicked. I'm glad to be back. Missed y'all last week, but we had a good time tonight. We're gonna have a good time next week too. You wanna know why? Because I'm just gonna be working on my own characters, just like y'all, right? I'm not gonna be doing other people's concepts. I'm gonna be doing my own. All right? That's where we're going from here. Okay? Maybe if I'm feeling like it, maybe if I'm feeling like it, I'll do someone else's concept, all right? Maybe on a dojo sculpt off or something like that. But from here on out,
It's all about me and it's all about you. Okay? So, we all have different talents. We've got over 120 million people watching the stream right now. But we are all one.